This wonderful machine is a 1937 AC, and the body of it was designed by the man who brought the motorised horsepower to Goodwood. He was Freddie March, the 9th Duke of Richmond. He was a man of many talents, and he was a speed freak. High on the hill behind me, Goodwood Racecourse looks out over the 12,500 acres of the Goodwood estate. That's the racecourse, this is the motor racing circuit. In 1948, the Duke opened it, and the perimeter road of the World War II airfield became its straight. For the next 18 years, it was to rival Silverstone and Brands Hatch, a real evocative name in British motorsport, a place of white knuckles and quickened pulses. From day one, crowds flocked to Goodwood as somehow the circuit struck a chord with drivers and devotees alike. On the opening afternoon in 1948, an unknown 17-year-old charger by the name of Sterling Moss took the honours on the very first occasion he raced on a public track. Goodwood regularly drew crowds of 50,000, and no wonder, as Moss was one of a stellar group, people by the likes of Juan Fangio, Graham Hill, and the brilliant Borders farmer Jim Clark, legends all in the era when men counted more than machines. This is St Mary's Corner, where in April 1963 the great Sterling Moss had the crash which ended his international career. It was a time of enormous technological breakthroughs in motor racing and engines, and in a nutshell, they became too powerful, the cars, for the track at Goodwood. So rather than change the track, the Duke decided he would suspend racing, and in 1966, Goodwood Motor Circuit was put into mothballs. It became a time warp, all the buildings preserved. It was the haunted ballroom of brake horsepower. After the circuit lay fallow for 32 years, it was the old Duke's grandson, the current Lord March, who decided to breathe new life into this sleeping giant of British motorsport. 9 years ago, motor racing returned here, and since then, Goodwood has become the spiritual home of historic motorsport. And their annual Goodwood Revival meeting in September is amazing. Everyone dresses up in gear suitable to the time, and they live the golden age of motorsport once more. The young love it for the fashion and the posing, the old wallow in nostalgia, and the petrol heads, well, they just love the noise and the action of superb, evocative racing in famous old motor cars. I have got a bit of a weakness for fast horses and fast cars. I'm afraid I was never going to be a jockey, but some jobs I can do. Goodwood, here I come.